Probe Buhari now. His ex-governors, ex-ministers, service chiefs, Shehu Sani tells Tinubu, is this a genuine call or a call just to create confusion in this administration? Because I know that Shehu Sani is of the PDP, but I don't understand the one is calling Tinubu now to probe Buhari, probe everybody. I'm sure Northerners are also looking for a way to throw confusion into this administration so they can take over. So I don't understand. But if we start probing, it's difficult because who is Tinubu now to probe Buhari? That's the truth. They are birds of the same feather. They almost have similar, if not more, corruption issues on their neck. Tinubu has a lot of baggages unresolved. So he can't probe anybody to the end. Everything he's doing is political jingoism, and it's going to end without conclusion. That is it. So Shehu Sani is calling on Tinubu to arrest and probe Buhari himself, ex-governors, ex-ministers, and service chiefs that worked with him. Let me see if Tinubu will do that. A former Kaduna Central lawmaker, Senator Shehu Sani, has advised President Bola Tinubu to begin a full-scale probe into the administration of his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari. Okay. In a tweet via his verified Twitter handle on Sunday, Sani urged Tinubu to start the investigation with the immediate past president and move to his ministers, special advisors, special assistants, and other aides. The People's Democratic Party chieftain also asserted that the recently sacked service chiefs and former governors who are waiting for political appointments should be thoroughly investigated as well. Sani opined that if the probe is not extended to other aspects of the previous government, President Tinubu may be accused of being selective and biased. And that's exactly what it is. He wrote, the president should courageously allow a full-scale investigation of the plunder that occurred under the Buhari's administration, beginning with Buhari, his ex-ministers, his service chiefs, and the cabal wing of his government. The president should not also shield former governors who are now at liberty, even waiting for political appointments, as entitled men. One or two persons in the cage can't answer for the crime perpetrated by others in the last 8 years. The current investigation can easily be stained as selective if the probe net is restricted. The simple question is, what about others who also contributed in ruining the economy? Or maybe some of us are just too impatient because of lack of knowledge of what is ahead. Yeah, so that is what Shehu Sani is saying. So if Tinubu's fight for corruption is going to be genuine, he should now begin to look for Buhari, his ex-ministers, his AD, members of kitchen cabinet, members of his cabal, and all the ex-governors, ex-service chiefs. All of them need to be probed as well, because they having just Godwin Emefiele and Abdulaziz Bawa in the net is not enough. The two people alone cannot answer for the crime or the fraudulent activities perpetrated by the whole administration for full 8 years. Okay, so and if Tinubu does not go to that length of catching more people that participated in a previous government, then his corruption fight will be stained and be termed selective. So this is the advice that Shehu Sani is trying to give Tinubu at this moment. But the question is Tinubu ready to do full-scale investigation? Because I don't see pot calling kettle black, except if they want to fight dirty in the market. Okay, because right now I think what is his name? Emefiele has not said what he knows about Tinubu. Bawa has not said what he knows about Tinubu. And if they open their mouth to say things about Tinubu, I tell you, Tinubu's government will crumble. I think it probably started with the wrong people. That is the truth. And these people are still restraining themselves. They are not seeing anything yet. Probably they are watching. We don't know what is going to happen in the future. Just like Shehu Sani said, that probably some of them are just being impatient, and probably they don't because of lack of knowledge of what is ahead. So we hope that Tinubu will do the needful, but again, he cannot do anything because he became president on a platform of rigging and corruption, electoral corruption, and so he has corruption taste on his neck. And that is, by the way, the Bolivar saga is still waiting for him. All his cases in the court are still there, and they have not been cleared yet. He's cruising with confidence that nothing will happen, but I just hope that the judiciary will do the needful, because this is not the right man to lead Nigeria at this time. These people don't have anything to offer. They are just there to ruin Nigeria further, collect their money. The money they have invested in politics over the years, they want to recover those money first. That's exactly what they will do. And before they will know what to do for the country. So these guys are there, just like he said, the Miloko. So it's his turn to plunder Nigerian treasury. That is exactly what it is. All these ones that are doing now is initial political jingoism. It's not going to go anywhere. They are going to end this thing without meaningful conclusion and without result. Okay, we will see now. We will see the power he has to do what he's doing, because he's treading on the wrong path, even with the stolen mandate he's operating with. Okay, so that is what is happening, and that is what Shehu Sani is saying, calling on him to arrest more people if his fight for corruption is genuine. In the same way, Buhari started Gragra in 2015 when he came to power. He started Gragra, started probing, started arresting, and at the end of the day, what did he come with? It was only Nnamdi Kanu that he's able to keep in jail. Not even George, even when Nnamdi Kanu was not part of the government, just because Nnamdi Kanu was talking the truth about the Fulanis and their Islamization agenda. Okay, and when Tinubu, Buhari started in 2015, just barely a year after, they started complaining. When they started feeling in the corruption fight, they started complaining that corruption is fighting back. And I'm sure I think Tinubu will not go to that level of saying that corruption is fighting back, and that is why he cannot conclude some investigations properly, because I see him say that as well. When they know that they are also corrupt and there's nothing they can do, they will say corruption is fighting back. That's not a wise advice. Shehu Sani, be careful. Who told you? Definitely, indeed, it will be perfect. Yes. Now them. Someone say now them. Not in the apple. Yes, now. Now them. Now them. And only then they do themselves. Only then they call themselves. Shehu Sani is also a typical politician, and difficult to also understand whether his call for this probe is genuine or not. Some of them are just trying to find their space. Okay, so let's just hope that at the end of the day, when Tinubu fails in the corruption fight, he will not come and tell us that corruption is fighting back, because that is exactly what Buhari said, and the same APC element, and he said he will continue from where Buhari stopped, meaning that whatever Buhari did is what he will do. Where Buhari fail, he will fail. Where Buhari succeed, he will succeed. That is what it means. These guys are just something else we don't understand. So that is the call or the advice Shehu Sani is giving Tinubu now, to prove everybody that worked with Buhari if the corruption fight is to be genuine and to be successful.